Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another weekly Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this weekly reading is going to cover us from August 31st to September the 6th. And we're going to be using the Oracle of the Mermaids to continue the summer theme. And I absolutely love this deck. And if you'd like to see more of this deck, you can find it on my playlist to be able to see each and every card. And let's get started with the reading as I shuffle the deck. Okay, I'm asking all angels, light beings, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And for the beginning of the week, I'll take a card from the top, Beauty. And for the middle of the week, I'll take a card from the center, Sacrifice. And the end of the week, I'll take a card from the bottom, Freedom. I believe I got the Freedom card the last time we used this deck, if I'm not mistaken, a couple months ago. Okay, so Beauty. And the card reads, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. Okay, and let me see what the book says about this. There are some cards that I've used before and some that I have not encountered. And I always like to see if what I'm getting from Spirit matches up with what I'm getting here from the book. And this is card number 1. And it says, Beauty, the sensing of something deeply harmonious and pleasing to the eye and to the soul, is a form of great divinity. Beauty in some ways is considered to be an artifice, something that can be approximated and conjured through makeup, hairstyle, behaviors, and other forms of camouflage and cover. But true deep beauty, such as the kind the mermaids know and see, is the kind that emanates from the soul that knows itself. And it says here, the tools we mermaids have been gifted with are also gifts to you. Our comb represents the precious and sacred nature of caring for your physical selves. In acknowledging that our bodies deserve time and reverence, there is a ritualistic element of all beauty routines that can be lifted out of the mundane and commercial world and into the sacred, making of the bodies an honored temple which you love and respect and demonstrate gratitude. So to me, I'm saying that this card, okay, is telling you that beauty comes from within. It's not the clothes you wear, it's not your makeup, it's not your hair, it's not your jewelry, it's what's inside the person, okay, that comes emanating through from their soul. You know how they say the eyes are the windows of the soul? Whatever's within you is what's going to emanate outward. There's a lot of very attractive people. I hesitate to say the word beautiful, but attractive on the outside. But inside, their soul is dark. Okay, they're very toxic. They could be narcissistic. They're very materialistic. They base everything on material value, money, external things. This card is telling you to look for the beauty within yourself. It's telling you to treat your body like a temple. It's about self-care, okay? When we care for ourselves, we can offer the best version of ourselves to other people. And it doesn't, like I say, have to do with all of the, I love how the book referred to it as camouflage, because a lot of people are hiding behind a mask, okay? This is telling you to see the beauty that's within you and not be fooled by surface appearances. And then the next card, Sacrifice. Okay? And very serious energy from this card. It's saying, there are those worth making, there are those that will destroy you. What I think of right here is someone selling out. Okay? Maybe in the middle of the week, there's going to be some type of a decision to make. Do you want to go along with the crowd? Okay, and maybe go against your integrity and your morals and your ethics just to fit in? Or are you going to be true to yourself? Are you going to sacrifice your reputation, sacrifice your sense of decency, just to make someone else happy, or maybe just for temporary gratification. You know, once we sacrifice our reputation, it's something that we cannot buy back. You know, and what I'm getting from Spirit here is to think. Think before you do something, okay? Because there's possibly something that's going to come up in the middle of the week where you got to decide to act with integrity and to have self-respect. You know, this could be something that you're going to do against yourself, or this could be something you're going to do towards another person. You know, and when you sacrifice yourself, when you sell your soul to the devil, I think of people clawing their way to the top in the corporate world. They don't care who they step on. They don't care who they hurt. They just want what they want because they're narcissistic. Okay? Once you do something like that, okay, most people would have a conscience. They would regret it later. Narcissists won't. Okay? That's why we see a lot of them holding high positions, because they don't care about their actions, whether it hurts people. Think before you act. Is the sacrifice that you're making in the middle of this week worth losing a friend over? Worth losing a family member relationship over? Is it worth losing your self-respect? And then at the end of the week, we have freedom. Okay? And a lot of you out there, you know, are finding your voice. You're finding your way. You're becoming more independent. You know, you're relying on yourself. And this is so important. I mean, freedom is ultimately, to me, freedom is when you feel okay in your own skin. When you accept yourself with all of our flaws, and we all have them. Okay? When you fully accept your authentic self. Okay? It's the most liberating and freeing feeling in the world. Some of you, this card may have to do with codependency. Examine some of your relationships where maybe you become codependent and didn't realize it. Okay? When you feel a sense of freedom, your whole world opens up. What I'm getting from Spirit here is the red in this card is just like courage. To me, red represents bravery and courage and self-determination. Somebody out there needs to stand on their own, become more independent, accept themselves for everything that they are and everything that they could be. And yeah, when you find that independence, okay, you're no longer controlled by what people think about you or what people feel about you. It's the best feeling. You're truly free. Wow, what an interesting reading this week. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe, because I will be back with more.